guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I started my first day at Paul Mitchell the school, and I'm going to be showing you guys what I got in my kit, and also just giving you some background on why I decided to go to cosmetology school. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So the first thing that we got, well actually I was a day late. I didn't make it to the first day because I was on vacation and I was scheduled to come back Sunday and then start school Monday, but I actually missed my flight and there were no flights leaving out of Los Angeles International Airport, so I had to stay the night in LA and then catch the next flight in the morning. So yeah, I missed the first day and I was pretty sad about that because I'm not one of those people that like miss days and stuff. But yeah, so I had already had like a whole pile of stuff waiting for me when I got there, and everybody was pretty like friendly and stuff, and they had everything squared away for me. I didn't really miss much because they spent most of the time like going over the syllabus and what not to wear, but I had already kind of obsessed over it and I kind of knew some of that stuff from watching like videos on YouTube that are similar to the ones that I'm making now. And also one of my cousins just graduated from the school, so she gave me a lot of information about what I needed to expect. So when I got there, there was already 3 mannequin heads. They came in this box and they look like this. There was already 3 of them waiting for me, and this one has like really like thick curly hair, and then the other one is like this, and then there's like a guy one that has like a beard. So it was already that waiting for me, in addition to my makeup kit and my iPad. So the makeup kit, you have an option. You can either get, I don't know why my camera is like focusing in and out, you have the option to get like a standard one and like a super loaded one. So of course, being me, I got the super loaded one, knowing that I probably won't need any of this stuff because I already have so much makeup. But it like zips out like this. It's pretty cool. And then you have like these compartments that you can like take out and load it up with stuff. So this part opens, whatever, like a traditional like makeup case or whatever. And it comes with a lot of stuff. So to begin with, the first thing that I noticed that I really liked were like these palettes. I just got into eyes. You guys might have heard me say that in a previous video. So I don't really have a lot of colors because I tend to shy away from like these sort of palettes, like this one and this one. But hopefully with the skill set I'll be like a little bit more comfortable working with these kind of colors because I think it's really pretty, and spring is here and I'm ready to like experiment with that. So we got that, and then we got like all of these foundations, which is also really cool because I just started building my foundations like in other colors other than myself. But these colors, like sometimes it's really hard for me to match people, and these colors like you can mix them together and like make other colors with them, and they're gonna show us how to like properly match people because I pretty much just learn on YouTube as I go. So yeah, I got like 6 of these. We got this makeup brush set. This is really cool. I was actually telling one of my classmates that like I'm really impressed with the quality of these makeup brushes because I know a shitty makeup brush when I see one. But yeah, these are really nice, and it's like all the basic brushes. So it's pretty cool. But again, I probably will still use all the stuff that I use on a regular day basis if possible. So then we got like some blushes and some brow stuff, some concealers. We got these powder foundations, and these also come in like the colors to match the liquid foundations. I'm not a powder foundation fan, but whatever. What else did we get? Did I say we got the brow stuff? Like, yeah, this is like for your brows. And then we got 2 blushes, so we got 3 of these for your brows, and they come, all of the colors essentially are just coming in an assortment of lights and darks, so pretty simple. And then the blushes, we have like a pink and a peach. the concealers as well. They're like concealer sticks, and they look pretty cool. They kind of remind me of Anastasia Beverly Hills stick. Yeah, and one of the girls was like playing with hers, and it looked very, very creamy, and that's a plus for me because I don't like concealer that's not like creamy and flowy. So, and then we got like all of these lip glosses, like I think like 10 lip glosses, and then all of these lipsticks too. So these are a lot of colors, a clear one, and then like lipsticks are very nice. So that was really nice because I do feel like this will be good for me to like use on other people, because sometimes like I don't like using my personal stash on clients. And then we got like these pencils, and they're like eye pencils and lip pencils, like you can use them as both, and they're double-sided. And then we got like a sharpener and stuff. Sorry if I'm going so fast, it's just like so much stuff. It's so much stuff. So yeah, the kit is really, really big. As of right now, I cannot zip and close this makeup kit with all of it in here. So I'm probably not even gonna take all this stuff to school unless it's like completely mandatory. I'm definitely gonna leave these brushes. The brush assortment, we have like brush sets, but we got 3 of the same set. So definitely gonna leave some of those home. And then we also got our iPads, which is really cool. I actually have this iPad in rose gold, and I like never use it, but it's cool. And it has like the little Paul Mitchell logo on it, which is nice. And it's also nice because we can't really have our phones like on the floor, but we can have our iPads. So if you are an iPhone user, I can get all my messages, which is pretty nice because I'm not really concerned with not having my phone, but I have to text Bae back. I'm one of them crazy girlfriends that's like, I gotta text him back. And yeah, that was all the stuff that I got today. Oh no, that was not all the stuff I got today. Well, I got all of it today because today was my first day, but that was all the stuff that I would have gotten yesterday that I got today in addition to the real kit. So I got all of these books. This book, I've not read it or like even had a chance to glance at it, but just at first glance I was like, oh, this is gonna sit on my coffee table. Like, it's so like, she pronounced it My Lady, and it's so like, I don't know, it just reminds me of like when you go to like a nice ass salon and they have this like fancy editorial magazine type of thing. So yeah, we got this, and then we got like this book I was glancing through while she was lecturing, and it's like a skills card book, and it has like all these different skills, like literally everything that you need to know how to do is in here step by step. I'm a visual learner, but I'm also like a writer. Like, I'm a learner that I can write something over and over and then I'll remember it. So this is really good for me because I like having references that I can go back, especially a written reference that also has like visual, whatever the word I'm looking for. We got this DVD, which I was kind of like, what do I do with this? None of my Apple products have, like, stuff does not have a slot for DVDs anymore. It just does not work that way anymore. So I don't know, maybe I'll use like Xbox or something. I think it will play this. Yeah, I'm sure it will play this because Xbox, I don't know if Xbox even, I think Xbox plays Blu-ray. I don't even know how that works either, so we'll see. But yeah, we have to do a men's haircut, so that's about a men's haircut, and that kind of scared me because here's the thing with Paul Mitchell. Like, I chose Paul Mitchell because it's like a very good beauty school in my opinion, but I'm just be real, like, they're gonna do a lot of white people stuff that I'm probably never gonna use. Like, no offense to white people, I love white people, like I would love to do y'all hair, but 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna be slinging sew-ins. Like, I'm not gonna be cutting this man's hair with a pair of scissors. Like, I just don't see myself doing that. So that is the catch with Paul Mitchell, but I do feel like in comparison to other cosmetology schools, they offer more of like the things that I would actually use. Like, there is a lot of stuff that they're gonna teach me, and there is a lot of benefits, and their kit is amazing. and I think it's worth it. But honestly, I am kind of skeptical about doing other people's hair, and they talked about that today. Like, if you are one of those people that's gonna limit yourself to like, oh, I can only do this kind of hair, I can only do that type of hair, then you're not gonna make it far. So I'm definitely willing to learn, but I just don't know how I feel about the scissor haircut thing. Like, or you know what, I don't even know how I feel about haircuts, period. I don't want to cut nobody. I don't even want to get no fades or none of that, but whatever, I'm gonna have to learn. So that will be that. Anyways, we also got all of these workbooks, which is really cool. Like, we can write in these ones. And we got this one. Oh, and we got this really cool like color map thing. It's so cool. It shows you how to like color and what to do. And this one is like this poster. I'm redoing my glam room, so I might even like hang this in there. It's pretty snazzy. I'm about to be having like so many wild colors in my bundle, so not in my real hair. Oh, that's another thing that kind of shied me away when they were talking about us doing one another hair. Like, I'm all for it. I will take my weave out, but y'all not putting no color in my hair. Like, nope. It's a no for me. Not happening. So we got this too, which is pretty neat. My camera's not focusing. It's pretty neat, and it's like a color wheel in it. I'm really excited about coloring because I really want to try some cool stuff. So yeah, that is officially all of the things that I got today, including this nice little bag. Why do I keep saying got today? That's all of the stuff that I would have gotten on Monday. So in addition to that, our actual kits came today, which was really, really, really cool. I was so excited about that because that was like one of the things that really made me fall in love with Paul Mitchell in comparison to other beauty schools, because their kits were like super whack and you still had to buy like a bunch of other stuff, and I didn't like that. I just felt like I needed everything at that moment. So we got this little thing. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like a case that like rolls like this on it, and it's pretty cool, pretty snazzy. Can unclamp it. It's dope. We also got the nail kit one. This is like a smaller version of that. It's OPI, and it has like all the stuff to do manicures and pedicures and all that cool stuff. I think it has some shellac, but it doesn't have the shellac machine, so I'm probably gonna buy one of those because I don't wear acrylic, and I'm gonna learn how to do acrylic, but I'm probably not gonna be doing that either. So yeah, I'm gonna get a shellac machine. I'm gonna show you guys what's in the kit. What's in the kit? So first, on top, I organized mine already in class. On the top, I put like all my combs. Like, we have all these combs, detangler combs. It's pretty cool. And this, see, stuff like this. Prime example. So this is a detangler comb. The salons that I go to, we don't use this on African American hair. We use like this little circle thing that almost looks like this, but it's a lot more condensed. And the teeth are like this, but like it's just not this. We just don't use stuff like this. So the style of hair that I want to do in the future, it kind of concerns me that some of the techniques that I've seen done in the salon for so long, I won't be allowed to practice. And I kind of like, I'm all for learning it their way, but I also want to be able to like do it our way, do it the black way, and I want to be able to like get skills from that. So I don't know, maybe I have to take like some seminars in addition to like going to Paul Mitchell or whatever. But yeah, so this is the manicure kit that like comes in this kit, and it's like separate from that other nail kit. So then this is clippers, which we were supposed to test to see if they work, but I didn't. So yeah, clippers and whatever else is in there. And oh, we got like 2 cakes one for cutting and one for just like everyday styling. We got like this spray bottle. It's cute for my curly hair. And we got this really cool blow dryer. Really cool. I tested the blow dryer out and it was amazing. And we got this flat iron. All of these are Paul Mitchell tools. This is another thing that concerned me. It goes up to 410. You cannot snatch leave outs with 410 degrees. We need 450, but we gonna try. We are gonna try. Oh, the best part about this kit. This was my absolute favorite part, hands down. The shears. The shears are so beautiful, and I have not had my own pair of shears ever, so I was pretty stoked about that. Here they are, and it's like 3 of them, and they're like like I was just like doing this in class with them, and you can like hear it like shoo, shoo, shoo. Like when you hear those type of scissors, you know your stylist is about business. Oh, clothes, please. So I'm not gonna take all my brushes off of here because it took me a while to like figure this out, but these are all the brushes, and then this thing just kind of like goes inside of there, and you have like a paddle brush, a scalp brush. These brushes have names, and we just call it like, I don't keep saying we. I just call it, my friends just call it a wig brush. A brush. A smaller wig brush, but they have names and meanings, so that'll be cool to find out what all of that stuff is all about. And we got these too. These are really nice. They're like curling irons. I'm a wand girl, so they probably will see me like wrapping this around and holding the hair up there, but I'm all for learning new things. And that is pretty much everything that's in my kit. The nail kit, I'm not even gonna get into that because it's just so much little tedious stuff, but it's a nail kit. So let's talk about why I decided to go to beauty school. So as some of you might know, I am enrolled at a university here in the city that I live in, and I've been going to that school for about 4.5 years. I've changed my major probably 4 times. 4 times. I changed my major 4 times, and right now I am only taking 2 classes, and I hate it. Like, I don't like school. Like, I feel like I went to school because it was just something that my parents just instilled in me. I was raised by my grandparents, and it was just something that they instilled in me, like, oh, you have to get an education, you have to do this. But it's not something that I really was passionate about. My first 2 years of college, I worked for a really big attorney here in the city that I live in, and it influenced me to want to go into law. So I finally decided to change my major to criminal justice, which is the major that I'm in now, and going to go to law school. And now I just feel like after starting my own business, and I started my own hair company, and I started like venturing off more into glam and beauty and just living on my own and being an adult, it made me realize that like I need to live for me, and I need to do what's best for me. And school doesn't make me happy. Like, I'm all for like getting an education, and I think it's great, and I'm definitely gonna finish because I've gotten so far, and it's just something that I just want to have. Like, I just want to be able to say that I have my education, or I just want to be educated, period. Like, I just want to know things. But as far as me like just like being a lawyer and just like going for all these years, and like I just can't, like, it's just not, it doesn't make me happy. And beauty really makes me happy. Having my own business makes me happy. Glam makes me happy, and I'm just gonna do what makes me happy. So I decided to go to cosmetology school, and I haven't really shared it with anybody. I haven't talked about it. I just kind of just made up the decision that this is what I'm gonna do, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I did finally go, I have told my parents about it, and they support me 100%, which is amazing, because I feel like previously they probably would have been like, girl, get your degree, don't go there. But yeah, I feel really good about it. I like Paul Mitchell. The atmosphere is great. There's so much to learn, and I just feel like this is really gonna open up doors for me and my brand. And I'm not gonna say that I'm going to be a hairstylist, because I'm not gonna limit myself to that. Like, I want to be a brand. Like, I want to be a beautifier. Really, I want to be a beautifier. I don't want to just do hair. So I can really see myself like going far with everything. Last summer I actually had my own like small store inside of a plaza for my hair store, and I ended up closing it because like I just wasn't focused and it just wasn't the right timing for me. And I really feel like that I needed more skills, and Paul Mitchell teaches you more than just like how to be a hairdresser or how to be a nail tech. Like they're gonna teach us things about starting your own business and branding yourself, and like things that you need when you are being your own boss. Because essentially when you're a hairdresser, when you go into cosmetology, you're going to become your own boss. And I mean, I could have easily like went back to school and changed my major again and went into business marketing or something like that, but like it just wasn't where my heart was at. And my cousin was there and she told me about it, and I went to check it out, and I talked to them. And then when I really started looking into the curriculum and seeing that they were actually like preparing you to start your own business or your salon, that just made me fall in love with it even more. So here I am officially a student at Paul Mitchell the school. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated and let you know when I get into the next phase. Right now I'm in core and I'm gonna be there for 10 weeks, and yeah, I'm really excited about it. So if you guys have any more questions, you can like comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that great stuff. And thanks for watching. Bye.